Dr. Michael Corsillos here. Today I want to talk about eggs. With Easter just around the corner, I thought about eggs, and I want to talk about the misconception about eggs. A lot of people think that eggs are bad for you, but eggs are actually one of my favorite foods. I love eggs. High in protein. There's about 6 grams of protein in one egg. There's some unsaturated fats in there and a bunch of cholesterol. That's the big issue that a lot of people have when it comes to eggs, because the eggs are actually very healthy for you. When it comes to the cholesterol component, you got to remember that our hormones actually come from cholesterol, so we need that cholesterol to make hormones like testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, and even our stress hormone cortisol. We need to be able to deal with all that stress. Now, the eggs have a bad rap, maybe because of that yolk being high in cholesterol, but again, there's not a lot of that saturated fat in it. It's a lot of that unsaturated fat, which is a good fat. Another reason why people think that eggs are bad is because a lot of times we eat eggs with horrible foods. For example, if you go to your favorite breakfast joint, you're probably going to have eggs with bacon, with waffles, pancakes, syrup, all that stuff. It's that other stuff that's the issue. Carbohydrates in general, sugars, those are the things that contribute to heart disease, diabetes. You probably heard about the epidemic of diabetes and obesity, or what I now call diabesity, because those two diseases go hand in hand. And of course, as you know, high sugar, high carbs can make your blood sugar worse, which contributes to diabetes. So it's really the sugars and carbs that worsen your health, not the fats. That's a huge misconception. So eggs, they're high in fats, but unsaturated fats, high in protein, very good protein for you to eat. A better way to eat eggs is actually if you can have it boiled or poached. If you do have fried eggs, scrambled eggs, or you make an omelet or something like that, if you scramble it in coconut oil or olive oil or even butter, that's way healthier than cooking it in vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is just a very bad oil that actually can contribute to more inflammation in our arteries, clogging our arteries. Now, there are some folks who are egg sensitive, meaning that they're sensitive to chicken eggs. A good alternative is actually duck eggs. So some people actually might do better with duck eggs itself. They're bigger, they could be more expensive and harder to find. So if you own your own ducks, email me, because I eat duck eggs myself. Now, the last thing is that if you do eat eggs, try to make sure that they are cage-free, free-range, and organic. You know, all three of those things. If something is labeled organic, it doesn't guarantee that it is free-range. But in general, you'd never want to eat an egg from a hen that is stressed out and pumped full of medications. So in general, you always want to try to go organic as possible. And I always joke with patients saying that try to go organic, or what our grandparents would used to call organic, straight up food. Remember when food was just organic? Because foods nowadays are very, very different than they were 20, 30 years ago. Now a lot of foods are genetically modified. So when in doubt, try to go organic, hormone-free, range-free, but don't forget about that great egg. All right, talk to you later.